Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn, and today we are checking out Banishers Ghosts of New Eden. You know, I'm really hopeful for these trailers, because Banishers has been showing up at like a decent number of like the Cavalcade trailer events, whether that's like State of Plays or Summer Games Fest or the Game Awards or Gamescom or whatever. Like, I feel like they've had a trailer at every single one of those, and every time I can think of that I remember seeing one of their trailers, I'm like, what is this? Oh, it's that fucking Banishers game that I can't tell if it looks very good or not. Like, every time I've seen it, I'm like, I don't know. And I know why, okay? I know why. This is from Focus Entertainment, previously known as Focus Home Entertainment, soon to be known as Pull Up Entertainment, because they got a new CEO and they are getting a new name again for reasons that I don't understand. But yeah, so Focus Home Entertainment is now going to be called Pull Up Entertainment. And I don't know when that change takes place versus when this game comes out, but whatever. It's that's the people it's from. And I feel like Focus Entertainment are like the most just like rock steady 7 out of 10 gamers ever. Like, you know, we're talking games like Greedfall or what was it? Was it The Sinking City? Is that who made? They had one of those like Cthulhu-ish games, and most of the games by Focus Home Entertainment, you're just like, man, this is just like, it's not bad, but it definitely doesn't shine in any way. It's not even like a good 8. It's like a strong 7. Across the board, strong 7s. You're like, well, I guess we need strong 7s. They're like the uninspired AA games. I'm trashing all over them. I'm sorry. All right. Yeah. So, fuck it. Here's Banishers Ghosts of New Eden. Starting with the world premiere back at the Game Awards of 2022. Sinking City is Frogware. It was stolen by Focus as publisher. Okay, yeah. See, this is Don't Nod, but Focus Entertainment's on there. Weren't they Focus Home Interactive first? I think I said Focus Home Entertainment. I think they're Focus Home Interactive, and now they're Focus Entertainment, and now they're about to be Pull Up Games or something like that.
So, you're a banisher, eh? You want ghosts, right?
Yeah, it was? Okay.
Some strange things.
It's a beastie.
We had our share. Yes. But I've never seen a ghost myself. But they are real, right? So what? You track and kill him? Is that it?
We banish them.
I wish you a good hunt, then. It takes a brave man to walk these wilds alone.
But he's not alone.
I'm not alone.
Ha ha! Called it.
A bone walker.
So is this game a Soulsian? Legitimately don't know. I guess we'll find out. So here's the gameplay reveal trailer. This will give us a better idea.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
We are Banishers. We end suffering for those who live.
Oh God.
We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red.
You can swap between the two?
I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you. Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again.
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Damn it, I wish you would have show you fighting that thing just a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't not as the ones that made Life is Strange 1 and 2, but also Vampire? Really? Interesting. I've heard, like, I've actually watched Athena play Life is Strange 1 and 2. Both are fantastic games. I have heard such a mixed bag about Vampire. I don't know if that actually, like, general consensus is positive or not on that. But that's really interesting because this is, I mean, obviously nothing like Life is Strange. All right, here's the release date reveal trailer. This is from July 13th of last year. Oh, God, if I could just hit play.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
They also did Tell Me Why.
Consider
Okay,
our
Athena
loss.
played that too.
Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Missed that date. If that's supposed to be the release date, nope. Definitely did not make it, but that's okay. We'd rather a good game. Here's a game. Oh, sweet. Yay. A gameplay overview trailer. This is from September 19th of 2023. They also released 2 other games last year. Neither I'd heard about. One narrative game and one puzzle platformer. So they just make whatever the fuck they want, huh?
Can you see it?
Not yet.
What happens if we do?
Welcome to Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, an immersive action RPG that takes you on an exhilarating journey between life, death, love,
And a good day to you.
and sacrifices. You assume the roles of 2 banishers, a couple who are experienced spirit hunters, entrusted with the daunting task of lifting a malevolent and ominous curse.
I know you're here.
Antea is highly skilled in control and self-assured. She has demonstrated her worth,
Peace on your soul.
while Red carries guilt and self-doubt and serves as both her devoted partner and apprentice.
Wait for what?
We're banishers.
Their profound love binds them together, with a shared conviction that the realms of the living and the departed should remain distinct. But after an ill-advised attack, Antea is killed, leaving her lover in solitude and profound despair. Unable to move on to the next plane of existence, she returns to Red as the thing she despises most, a ghost. Torn between their vows to protect the living from malicious spirits and the nightmare of Antea's condition, they wander the eerie wilderness of North America, seeking to liberate her from her new plight, whatever the price to pay. While the Banishers adhere to the mantra of life to the living, death to the dead, your own affliction may lead you down a darker path when you find yourself confronted with the daunting choice of sacrificing the living to sustain the love of your life with their souls. Guilt taints not only the lives of others, but also your very own. How far will you go to save Antea? You embark on a powerful adventure where love and grief shape
I wonder
your
what the
story.
endings of this game look
Maybe
like.
agreement. Are you having second thoughts?
Explore the
Sacrifice
beautiful lands
everyone
of New
versus
Eden,
pardon everyone.
trapped between the realms of the living and the dead.
Banishers.
For something called a
Yeah.
gameplay overview, this has sure been a lot of
Uncover
story
secrets,
overview.
navigate mysterious landscapes, and meet memorable but tormented characters whose fate rests in your hands.
Who are you? Why do you follow me?
Each one of them has their own story and a profound personality.
He's lost his head. You are nothing. I'm a monster.
Needing a thorough understanding of their motivations before taking any decisions.
You can't come in.
Back, you monster!
Your choices carry substantial consequences that must be taken seriously.
Come no closer!
But who shall judge you, Banisher, when judgment time has come?
As they face life or death situations, will you hold them responsible?
You are no more.
Even if it means sacrificing their lives for their actions? Will you banish the souls of the departed,
I banish.
condemning them to suffer in the void, consumed by torment? Or will you choose to elevate these souls,
Go in peace.
freeing them from eternal sorrow, granting them serenity?
That's a
New Eden is full of occult
complicated
dangers,
question to
and
answer.
Not every wandering soul is willing to cooperate. Play as both characters, combining Red's weaponry with Antea's supernatural powers. A mix of combat styles are available, thanks to Red's rifle, sword, and firebane, alongside Antea's ethereal attacks. Unleash devastating spiritual abilities, from teleportation
I
to
was sick.
spectral damage zones. Upgrade your arsenal.
Time for me to shine.
I'm going to need a hand here.
As you face increasingly malicious foes.
Some essence remains upon it. For now, it will do me.
Progress in the skill tree, empowering your abilities and talents, granting our couple another measure of power. Antea's abilities extend beyond combat, giving her the possibility to navigate New Eden with greater ease. Enhance her spiritual perception to reach higher areas with her spectral leap. Revisiting places you've already been to can reveal new areas and uncover hidden secrets.
game seems pretty substantial.
Dive into an immersive action RPG, becoming a beacon of hope in a world consumed by darkness. How much will you compromise your ghost hunting vow for the sake of love?
Oh, Lord.
You always think you have more time, and suddenly you don't.
What do we got next? The weight of this is 8 minutes long. Holy shit. What the fuck? I will save this one in the description down below if anyone watches it. It's called The Weight of Consequences. It's a lot of people that are just talking rather than showing off the game, and I'm pretty sure what they're doing here is they're going to be talking about like their experience of going through the game, how they feel about the characters, so like probably a little bit of the stuff you can do, but also about like how much like this is probably like a big story focused, like here's why we loved playing these characters and stuff like that. I don't know if that's necessarily the case. That's just going to be my guess, and we'll leave that one there. This is from December 7th, so that would have been around the Game Awards time. Except I think, yeah. This is the Death to the Dead trailer. Why didn't they have a Life to the Living trailer? Maybe that's what the next one's called.
Life to the living.
Death to the dead. We have sworn to protect the living from the lingering dead.
Keep the incarnate and the invisible.
Those people just flew away.
On errant souls.
That's right, they're not real.
Once their grip on this world is broken.
Oh, Jesus.
Life to the living.
Death to the dead.
Life to the living. Death to the dead.
Life to the living. Death to the dead. Honoring my oath of sacrificing the living to bring me back. I'm not sure I can do this.
Honor your oath or bring me back. But don't leave me like this.
This game looks pretty freaking sweet, actually. Is this, so I realize, is this only on, no, I have a Steam page up here. All right, cool. So this is Love, Death, and Sacrifice. This is from January 11th of this year. So we're getting closer to the now times.
I vowed to protect the living from the dead. Help those who didn't find peace in the afterlife. This is my oath. That's the path you taught me, my love.
It looks cool, but where is the time? Considering this comes out like February 13th, I think, I have no idea. Because like I'm about to finish Lies of P. I have anywhere between 10 minutes to an hour and a half left of Lies of P. And then after that, I'm like, okay, what do we play now? Do we play Granblue Fantasy ReLink, or do we replay Final Fantasy VII Remake in anticipation of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming at the end of the month?
I won't accept it. I can't. There must be.
And that doesn't include wanting to play games like Palworld, finish out Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader, playing some Monster Hunter.
Not following your Banisher oath.
There's a bunch of fighting games that have come out. Street Fighter is still in my brain. Granblue Fantasy versus Rising. Tekken 8 is fucking sweet as hell, and I want it really bad. And I'm like, I don't got time for all of this.
To be back in your arms.
Man, you know, I gotta say though, they are focusing just a little too much on the like tragic lovers story here.
Find a way to let you move on.
Show me some like how the fuck does the game work?
Never again stand.
How does the combat work? They talked about it a little bit about like he's got sword and she's got sorcery, but they're just really, really hammering home this like he's alive and she's dead and that's sad.
You're not alone, my love. We'll find a path, and we'll do it together.
I don't want to suffer.
Like, don't get me wrong, the game is probably going to make me cry if we ever get around to playing it. I like the idea of the story, but I'm like, but what do you do? This is a story trailer. We already got one of these. This was from January 25th. You slap stuff around, her guns go boom, and his hand slaps. It sounds like bad lyrics. Play? Having a lot of trouble with that today.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
There is no love, only betrayal.
Oh, damn. Alrighty, new plan. We ask Athena to play it. Because Athena has played all of the other Don't Nod games. Likes those feely games, right?
Are in the hands of others.
We ask Athena to play it, and then we don't have to find the time to play it. We just watch Athena play it while we play the other games on the side.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
If help we can, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. So I may have my resurrection, we'll kill people for our own ends.
We face a choice. If you're to come back, this is when it starts. Do we kill?
Or do we part forever?
We must decide now.
This is like the same freaking game. Not game, same freaking trailer as the other one.
Death to the dead.
I don't know if this game is that long, by the way. Unless there's like a lot of filler combat, they've shown a pretty limited scope. And maybe they're just trying to like avoid spoilers, which if so, that's perfectly fine. But they've shown the same like, I don't know, 3-hour-ish period.
If you do, I'll be waiting.
Also, like, I really, we've only really seen like 2, maybe 3 bosses, which is like the big spirit dog thing, the really big giant mummy thing, and then like maybe the floating specter ghost thing. And I'm like, but you didn't show me any of the bosses. Show me what, like, let me get excited about that. Oh, a gameplay breakdown from February 1st. Okay. Didn't we just have a gameplay overview?
In cold, ruthless North America, explore the lands of New Eden.
Cold,
its
ruthless
colonies
North
and
America.
isolated
Not the
settlements.
United States of America,
Surrounded by
not
spirits
Canada,
and otherworldly
not
creatures,
Mexico.
The settlers require the help of Red and Antea, a couple
Just
of
North
banishers.
America.
Banishers can feel the veil, the boundary between life and death. You
Yeah, I
can
can see
cross
12
the
to
veil at
16
will
hours.
to
Sounds
explore
about
New
right.
Eden, its fabulous mountains, deep swamps, rushing rivers, and lush forests. As experienced ghost hunters,
and I
travel
don't know
this
if
cursed
Athena has played
territory
Twin Mirror
and
Eve.
uncover its darkest
Not right
secrets.
offhand.
A terrible curse afflicts New Eden inhabitants. A curse that tragically
Yeah, that's probably a
provoked
boss.
Antea's death. Despite your loss, you must continue your mission and save the settlers' souls. Dilemma rises when you learn you can bring Antea to life by sacrificing people you swore to help. This becomes your burden, with all your choices now affecting the fate of inhabitants as well as Antea's. Every soul you banish, every spirit you grant peace, every life you sacrifice to save Antea will inexorably guide you towards one ending or another. Will you be a merciful savior?
Wait, what did that screen say? Ascend, swear an oath, ascend, resurrection. Okay.
Will you be a merciful savior or a relentless
Sounds like an
banisher?
easy choice to make. Do you want to come back? Yes or no? I mean, like, yeah, you could ask her, but we already heard her in one of the other trailers was like, you know, either follow your oath or let me go, but whatever you do, don't leave me in this state, right? Because like she doesn't want to be left as a ghost. So either bring me back or follow or obey your oath was the choices that she gave. And like that's all well and fine, but it sounds like she's like, I don't care as long as you don't leave me as a fucking ghost. Either kill me or bring me back. I will love you either way. And so it's up to him. And he's like obviously clearly like jaded and not jaded, broken apart about it of like, what do I do? Is it make me a bad person? Can I live with myself if I sacrifice people to bring her back to life? Or should I just do the thing that I swore I would do and move the dead on to the next realm? Oh, what do I do? So yeah, I mean, it's you know, one of those two things, but such a non-answer and bad communication. What do you want? It's not that easy. What do you want? I don't know. You didn't write me. Anyway.
Combat is spectacular and dynamic.
You promise?
Allowing you to switch at any time between Red and Antea. Loot, upgrade, and select the best weapons and gear for Red, and engage in the fight. Adapt to the situation, switching on the fly between melee and ranged attacks.
Time for me to shine.
Perform perfect dodging or parrying to destabilize the enemy and inflict powerful counterattacks.
Sounds like it could be good.
Light
It
attacks
looks pretty
will provide
decent.
better agility and faster movements. Charged attacks will max out damage and break the enemy guard, but will leave you more exposed on the field. Finally, targeting enemy weak points with your rifle will grant you a decisive upper hand.
Man, I didn't see a targeting reticle for that fucking rifle.
As a Banisher, Red isn't the best choice against living enemies, but he's the best fighter against the dead. Each damage that Red deals will fill his Banish gauge. Some skills, like Bane-powered bullets, will fill the gauge even quicker. When the gauge is full, perform your banishing shot at the best moment to deal an extra 300% damage. Other skills like removal will be a boss breaker, allowing the banish ability to now deal damage based on enemy HP. Unlock new skills and upgrade Antea's abilities to give Red more bonuses and combos during battle. Antea's new existence has given her spectral abilities that she can use both in exploration and combat. To improve her spiritual powers, she needs to be fed with the essence of the living. Use skills like Deep Outburst to open new paths during your exploration and trigger devastating area attacks during combat. In the midst of the fight, activate the ability Relentless Spirit to rapidly increase melee damage. Unlock and experiment with all of Antea's skills and powers, some of which can unleash devastating combos when switching with perfect timing between Red and Antea. There's much more to discover as you explore these cursed lands. Whatever your choices, they will shape your adventure, your story, and the fate of Red, Antea, and all New Eden inhabitants, for better or worse. When Banishers releases on February 13th.
So, you know, like, hold on, is this game available for pre-order, or does it just say it is? It's $50, and that's not. Wait, bundle info is the game itself in there for cheaper? No, it just comes with the Wanderer set DLC. The game's $50, and I think $50 isn't an unfair price point. You know, it's just like. If I want to play this game, it is to find out what kind of weird back-ass logic string these two have of like why they're even considering doing what they need to do to bring her back to life, right? Like they were both banishers that swore an oath to protect the living from the dead, and it's like, well, we didn't promise to protect the living from the living, which is why this guy over here is gonna suck out your life force so that I can be alive later. Thanks. Like, what? I feel like if you guys were serious about what you were committed to, that wouldn't even be something you even considered, even a little bit. But yeah, game looks pretty sweet. It's $50. It's going to be available on at least PlayStation. I think it's actually just PlayStation. Well, let's find out. These are all PlayStation channel videos, so they're not going to advertise it on other things. It's coming to everything bar the Switch. Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, so it's available on everything. It's not coming to Game Pass, I don't believe. Of course, Microsoft hasn't had a new announcement for upcoming Game Pass games for a little while, which makes it a little bit wondersome what's going on with that. It's all, hey, it's on Epic Games. What? No, absolutely not. Yeah, so I mean, it's available on basically everything. It'll probably end up being on the Switch too, because just nothing is coming out on the Switch anymore, because they're all like, oh no, we couldn't get it to work on the Switch. Shucks. Nintendo, will you please announce this fucking sequel of a system so that we can put our damn games on it, for the love of Christ. Anyway, but it looks like it could be good. I think. I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are. That's looked neat. I'll be sure to keep an eye out for reviews. Yeah, I think that's the play here. It's like, I'll let other people play it and then find out afterwards. I'm not gonna invest in it just yet. So yeah, anyway, so that's Banishers Ghost of New Eden. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear from you. Put your thoughts down in the comments below. Are you on board? Do you think it looks sweet? Are you sitting in the same bucket as all of us, like maybe? Big maybe energy. Or you can catch up with us on social media, Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky, Instagram. We also have a Discord channel. Pick your poison and let's have a conversation, much like the conversation we had with chat, because this video was recorded live on stream where you can join us, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. If you do watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy. Thank you.